So the big question, do you need ND filters on the new DJI AVATA 2? At the end of the day, it's all down to personal preference, whether or not you want to get that motion blur. And in today's video, I'm going to share some example footage for you so you can make your own mind up. Hi everyone, hope you're all tickety-boo. In today's video, what we're going to be doing is diving into the exciting world of the DJI AVATA 2. But before we look at the footage, I'm going to explain to you briefly what an ND filter does and whether or not you need them. Firstly, I'm sorry, I've got to say it, cinematic. I really dislike how often YouTubers are using that word.
It's certainly not very cinematic.
Cinematic means so much more than just motion blur, doesn't it? So I'm sorry everyone, you're not going to get cinematic footage just by slapping on an ND filter, because at the end of the day, if it was that easy, we'll all be producing films for Hollywood or get everything out on Netflix, wouldn't we?
And I want you to join me on this cinematic journey, because it is cinema, Ray.
You need a lot more skill than slapping on a filter, don't you? You need a story, you need cinematic moves and different angles and things like that to get true cinematic footage. And I just realised how many times have I said that word that I dislike. So, what ND filters actually do then is allow you to get motion blur. And in cinema films, they like to get motion blur, don't they? Because it has that natural feeling to it. And the way you get that motion blur is by doubling the shutter speed to your frame rate. And because the AVATA 2 has a fixed aperture, what you're going to need is ND filters like this, fitted if you want to get the motion blur. I personally love to have them on there because I like that more natural feeling. However, some people like it to be 60 FPS and don't really worry about it, because it's only really going to have that effect when you're close to the ground. But then again, with FPV drones, you are going to be flying close to the ground in different objects, aren't you? So what I do is I use 60 FPS, which means that shutter speed needs to be 120. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a little tip that's going to save you some time and mucking around bringing the drone back and changing the filters and things like that. And I personally love these ones from Freewell. I've tested loads of different ones from different brands, from Nice, is that how you pronounce it? Polar Pro, all different ones out there, cheap ones and expensive ones. At the end of the day, I keep coming back to these. I've got them on all of my cameras and all of my drones because I find that they probably the best value for the money and the best quality. So if you're interested in them and you want to get a set for your drone, then you'll find links down below. Plus, some people will say things like color shift and all of that. At the end of the day, every single ND filter, and I know I'll probably get some hate comments down below, you know, true color ones from Nice and things like that. But at the end of the day, if you're putting a lens over it that's a different color, than the actual sky that it's in, then you're going to get a shift, aren't you? But each filter works differently on different cameras, different lenses and things like that. What you need to do is get your own style and your own preference, and to be honest with you, I find these the best because they're easy to grade afterwards. So let's have a quick look at them and how easy they are to fit. They come in this nice little case with a mini cleaning cloth. I do like that added touch of a mini cleaning cloth because at the end of the day, it makes it easier when you want to put them on and off without putting smudgy fingerprints over them all. And as you can see, they're really easy to fit here. You just clip them in and then you remove them in the opposite way. And like I said, I put the cloth over them when I'm really fitting them. I only had it off then just to show you how to do it and how easy they were to clip on and off. Plus, you'll also notice that I do a lot of flying over water and things like that. I tend to have a circular polarizer filter on there, so I've tested one of those from Freewell as well. And if you're interested in that, there'll be a description, or there'll be a link in the description, should I say, or a link up here somewhere. Or you might even find it at the end of the video, mightn't you? So let's have a look at the example, shall we? First off, what I'm going to do is fly around with no filter on whatsoever, just in normal mode. Then we'll put the filters on and fly around with those, okay? And then what I'll do is I'll put the footage side by side, yep. And then what we'll do afterwards, because this now goes into the D-Log-M, we'll actually have that on there and then grade some of the footage so you can have a look at that as well. Let's get into it.
Won't cave under pressure. I go on for days. Make you believe me, you better pray. Born bred overcomer, I can't be contained. When it's all or nothing, make no mistake. I'm a game changer. I'm a risk taker. I don't hide from the battle.
There you go. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you've got any questions about them, leave them down there as well. I'll always get back to you. But like I said, I was going to share a tip with you, wasn't I, at the end of this video? And that tip is pretty simple. I've shared it before on many of my videos and things like that. But to me, it makes life simpler and it's pretty accurate. So if it's a bright sunny day, what I always use on this drone is an ND64, because then, as you can see here, what I do is I set the shutter speed to auto. I'm just going to correct myself there, because you can't actually set the shutter speed to auto on the DJI AVATA 2. You can do it on the other drones, so the Mini 4 Pro and the Mavic 3 Pro and things like that. That's where that tip comes in. The tip for this one is you put the ND64 on and set the ISO to auto, and then you'll get results like this. That way, it'll adjust around about 120 all of the time. And then if you are flying into bright sunlight like this, then what it's going to do is adjust it slightly. And to be honest with you, you're not going to make much difference on that motion blur. And if it's a bit cloudy or overcast, what I tend to do is use the ND32, or maybe if it's really overcast, drop it down to the ND16 and do the same thing with the shutter speed. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you like this one, you know what to do. Give it a little thumbs up. Until next time, stay safe out there. And above all, keep smiling. See ya.
Game changer.